diving into this fucking reading, you still have power over them. 100%. So they believe that you're faking doing good after the breakup, because you are. You're feeling more free, you're doing better for yourself, and they're interested in what the fuck you're up to. I was like, why is the Seven of Swords right here? Why is the Seven of Swords right here? The Seven of Swords is right here because they can't comprehend that you are happy without them in their life. That's how much they're in their head about it, right? This individual is mad and upset that they couldn't do more, that they gave up, right? Here's the thing. The fact that you hold control over them, it's the fact that you're genuinely happy. You're genuinely trying to do better for yourself. You're genuinely trying to find stability without them. But because their decision of walking away, ending the relationship was not the best decision and they didn't find satisfaction, they feel like you're fucking faking it. They feel like you're faking it. In reality, you're fucking not. Let's dive in. What messages is my collective need to receive regarding them and their person? What messages does my collective need to receive regarding them and their specific person? What messages does my collective need to receive regarding them and their specific person? Justice is on your side. That's good. Eight of Cups. Walking away, but emotionally still being haunted by the walking away. And Knight of Cups reverse. Give me more info, please. Ten of Wands reverse, dropping, letting go. Give me more info, please. Give me more info, please. Dame más información, por favor. Someone's upside down. I feel like this is dumb because it fell on their side. Those two cards fell on your side. Seven of Swords, the Emperor. ¡Uh! Se va a poner caliente. You're doing better than them. I can tell you that. And that's being shown with the Emperor, the Ten of Wands reverse, and the Justice. Right? Right now you're entering a balanced spot in life where you're doing super well for yourself. Even you're going to start to do very, very well for yourself. It also does signify that they see you as the Emperor, not the Empress, the Emperor. You can definitely hold a masculine energy where you're very, very responsible. But they see that you're no longer going to carry the burden of this relationship. You're no longer carrying the burden of this relationship, but you feel like it's fair. You feel like it's balanced. You feel like they feel like you're very balanced yourself as well right now. With the Emperor, they're even seeing you in your power. Here's the thing. You're hiding it very well. You're hiding it very, 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 very well that this did affect you. Because you're trying to sit in your power, but it did affect you. The Seven of Swords and the Ten of Wands reverse, it did affect the way that things crumbled. 100% it did affect you, but it made you more stronger. It made you more powerful. Or the way that things are crumbling, in a way it's going to make you stronger, right? And they see that. They acknowledge that. I don't know why the Seven of Swords is here though. What are they viewing you like? I'm gonna like specifically tap into the energy a little bit later. But the Four of Swords, it's like you're no longer bothered by their actions. You're no longer bothered by the situation. You're putting yourself more in a spot where you are really, really wanting to release the stress of this relationship. So this connection, the ending of this connection, or how things are ending, are going to bring you structure and stability. Or they brought you structure and stability. It didn't bring them that. It did not bring them that. Look, the Knight of Cups reverse, to me, it tells me that this person came in presenting as having their shit together, or as an image that they wanted to fucking sell you. Knight of Cups reverse. I feel like they did walk away. I feel like you guys are somewhere in separation. But the decision of them walking away was a decision that did not bring them stability. You see that? It was a decision that did not bring them stability at all. And this is an earth sign. This is a fire sign. So maybe you're fire, but they're coming out more as earth energy. I feel like they want to hold stability. They really, 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 really want to hold stability, but they want to hold the stability that you have. Okay? They see you holding stability. They see you in your power. They see you as the emperor. Doesn't matter if you're a woman, doesn't matter if you're a guy. They see you as being in your power. They're specifically seeing you, Knight of Cups reverse, and they see how the relationship no longer bothers you, or they feel like it no longer affects you as much as if it's affecting them. Because with the Eight of Cups, even though they walked away in search of something more fulfilling, they didn't fucking find it. Knight of Cups reverse, Eight of Cups, they did not fucking find it. And this decision is making them think, did I make the right decision walking away from this specific individual? Because it only led to not having stability, and they're not having stability. They're having a really fucking hard time rebuilding themselves or even building themselves as of the moment. I don't know what I'm specifically feeling. Like this person likes tattoos, or maybe they do have tattoos. That's coming out very, 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 very strongly. I also feel like with the Knight of Cups, matter of fact, why is the Knight of Cups reversed right here? They're hurting. They're hurting. Knight of Cups reversed. They're hurting. They're a fucking emotional mess. Eight of Cups, Three of Swords, Knight of Cups reverse. Give me more info on this Knight of Cups. Ace of Swords reverse. They're confused. Even with their goals and aspirations, they feel like they're not moving. They feel like leaving this relationship behind was going to bring them some sort of fulfillment, some sort of stability, some sort of movement. In reality, no, it did not. They see you as a fucking pillar. The Emperor, the Justice, Ten of Wands reverse, they see you as a fucking pillar. Meaning they see you as someone that could have been able to provide them the stability only if they fucking tug it out, or even if only if they worked on it, right? The Ace of Swords, there was a lot of miscommunication. They would close themselves off to you. They would, right? First of all, they also feel like you would reject their communication. And I feel like you would. I feel like you would reject their communication, or if they were to try to talk to you, you would ask them, why in the fuck are you talking to me? I thought you said you couldn't work on this. I thought you said we wouldn't be able to have this. Right? That's coming out very strongly. Like if they tried to convince you why it was not a good idea to be in a relationship with you. Right? This individual, it's not that they don't make money. They don't make a lot of money compared to you. Give me more info on this individual. Three of Wands. You guys were in a long distance relationship. It could have been long distance, or this individual saw a future with you. They just didn't know how to specifically work on a future with you. They didn't know how to bring this future into fruition. Sorry about that. Me piqué la nariz. Fuck, that's nasty. Right? Pero no me salieron moquitos. Queen of Wands reverse. They're holding anger and resentment towards themselves because they did not give it their all. That's why they're holding anger and resentment, because they were not able to give it their all. And they know that. They realize that. But they also know if they were to communicate with you, it wouldn't be a lost cause, but you would ask, why are you coming back? You were the one that walked away. Why in the world are you still here? Like, why in the world are you coming back? Like, they know that them coming back comes back with confrontation, right? The Eight of Pentacles reverse and the Three of Wands and the Queen of Wands, they're holding resentment towards themselves. They're holding anger towards themselves because they know that they could have done more to build this up with you. They're not working on themselves. They're not. Eight of Cups, they're just letting, Knight of Cups reverse, they're just letting life drift them away. Like, they're just letting life move them away, right? And they see you more balanced. They see you doing better for yourself. Why is the Seven of Swords right here? The Nine of Cups reverse, the Sun. But why do they feel? Are they blaming you for their unhappiness? I don't think they're blaming you for their unhappiness. I don't. Queen of Pentacles reverse, that's independence. That makes no sense though. It's because this part makes no sense. Like, it's not clicking in my head. Why the Seven of Swords will be right here? Do they feel like you're faking dissatisfaction? Do they feel like you're faking your happiness because they're unhappy with the outcome of the relationship? Page of Pentacles reverse, Queen of Pentacles reverse, the Sun reverse, the Eight of Cups reverse. Do they feel like you're faking your happiness? Or do they feel like you will do the same shit that they did to you, which was walk out of your reality without an explanation? These fuckers are afraid. They're afraid whether if they walk back into your reality, you would be the one in control. They would have to be the ones bowing at your fucking feet. The King of Pentacles reversed, the Emperor. First of all, they want you. Even Sansalu, they want you. They desire you. They just don't know how to go about it. Because they were the ones that walked away. They were the ones that left. And now they're holding they're holding resentment to that about it. They're holding resentment to themselves about that. Right? But first of all, because they're unhappy in their situation, they think that you are unhappy in your situation because they can't comprehend the fact that you found fulfillment, stability, or that you're doing it outside of this fucking relationship. So they think that you're fucking faking it. And they know that if they show back up, try to restart a reality with you, you would be the one to have control over them with the Emperor because they're a King of Pentacles in reverse. There's your fucking answer. Things are good. You still have power over this individual. Fuck. That's all I got for you. Cuídense.